All right, Abotai, we are very excited because the exciting news is we are starting a very important fundamental sefer called the Mesilat Yesharim. And this, everybody has to know it. As a Jew, it's when I say fundamental, it's like one of the founders of one of the most famous Musar Sefarim out there is the Mesilat Yesharim. It's the Mesilat Yesharim. And it's going to tell us, firstly, that he starts the first panic. What is chovato b'olamo? What is your obligation in this world? What are you here for? Somebody asks you, what are you here for? And what do you have to focus on? Your whole life, everybody's working. But what do you have to focus on in your work? What do you have to focus on? He says, the rabbis teach us, hadam lo nivra ela litaneg al Hashem. You are born to have pleasure. But what pleasure? From HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And he continues, this is the real pleasure. You know, every other pleasure in life is all temporarily. Take any single pleasure in life, wherever you go, from any pleasure, you name it. Eating is a pleasure, right? You like to eat, right? You like to eat, huh? You like to eat? You like to eat a lot, huh? But it's a pleasure. Right? Eating, you have the sauces, you have this, you have that, you know. One time I had a rabbi in my house, so the first time ever, and he came, and I gave him a souffle, chocolate souffle. You know what a chocolate souffle is? Hot cake and called scoop ice cream. And he's eating, he's like, what is this? It's cold or is it hot? I don't understand what it is. I see it's melting, but I see it's cold, and I see it's hot, and I feel the cake is hot, and the ice cream is good. He never thought of that invention before. So new invention, maybe like cold and hot. Never heard that, but it's like, wow, it's sick, right? It's unbelievable, right? So he says all those pleasures of eating and drinking and any pleasure that you can think of in this world is all temporary. It's never lasting. It's like a fleeting moment. The second you put it in your mouth, it hits your throat. Pleasure's gone. Pleasure's gone. Think about it. You have a nice hot drink. Oh, it's warming you up. Second it goes down, that's it. How long does that pleasure last? How long does the pleasure of eating last?
A couple seconds.
A couple of seconds, imagine. Guy's having ice cream. He's eating ice cream. Every lick, oh, sick, it's so good. 1 second later, it's gone. The pleasure's gone. You know what's going on? Take any pleasure you can think of. You'll see. It's in a moment's flash. The pleasure's gone. However, the real pleasure is pleasure from the Ziva Shekhinah, from HaKadosh Baruch Hu Ziva Shekhinah. Now, what you're going to tell me, Rabbi, what is that? First of all, I'll tell you two things. One thing is, he writes, that pleasure is in the real world. This is the temporary world. This is a world where a person lives 120 years, happy and healthy, great, right? However, the real world starts at the end, when a person goes down to the grave. That's when it real starts. That's when the real world starts. That's when it's really starting. And the proof is 2 parashas of Shavua. One is Sarah's dying. And what's the parasha called when she's dying? Chayei Sarah. Does it make sense to you? She's dying. It should say Mitat Sarah, the death of Sarah. It says the life of Sarah, because she's starting to live right now for all the Torah and the mitzvot that she accomplished in her lifetime, and all the challenges that she passed. She's getting her reward in full. Second, Vayichi. Vayichi is which parasha? Where Yaakov is dying. It should say Vayamot. Why say Vayichi? Because he's living off the Torah and mitzvot right now. When the second a person leaves this world, again, you want to live as long as you can. You have to understand that, because the Gaon of Vilna was crying when he passed away. Crying. Says, look, he's looking at his seat. Oh my goodness! I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Just I'm wearing tzitzit. I could get a big mitzvah. I can't believe he's crying. In the next world, there's no more mitzvot. We don't want to ever die. We want to live as long as we can. To what? To keep the Torah and the mitzvot. That is why we want to live. To keep Hashem's Torah and mitzvot. And we want to live as long as possible. Because the second you leave this world, that's it. You cannot do one more mitzvah in your entire lifetime. Ever. Never again. In your life, can you do another mitzvah the second a person passes away from this world? The pleasure? Yes, you'll get. Yes, you'll get. But the actual mitzvah you won't. And I have news for you. When you're doing the right thing in this world, you feel good in this world itself. You feel good when you do a kindness. You feel good when you do good things in this world. You feel good when you know you're doing right. That's this world. And I'm not even talking about the next world. I'm talking about this world. Besides the next world, the reward is going to be there forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And love it. But this world, I'm telling you, in this world, you feel good. Take a tzaddik and take a rasha. The guy is partying his brains out every single night, getting drunk, getting this, getting that, whatever he's doing. You think he's happy in life at the end of the day? It's gone. All the pleasure's gone. He gets old. He's like, what did I do? How did I waste my life? What am I thinking? Da, 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 da. Tzaddik. Tzaddik katama yifrach. He grows like a cedar tree. He grows up like a date. It says like a date, a palm tree. He grows and grows and grows, and he has fruits, and he has his family, and he has life, and he has energy, and he has simha, and he has life. So real life, it's real living. I'm talking about this world. It's real living. And Tzaddik is real living in this world. He's taking advantage of this world like crazy, like amazing. But this is what he's telling you. He said, like, I'll give you an example. You ever see a butterfly? How does it happen, a butterfly? How does it happen, you know? How does it happen? How the Lord teaches us? It starts with a caterpillar. You know a caterpillar? You ever see a caterpillar? You know what a caterpillar is? Huh? You know what it is? It's like a small little worm goes ta 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 ta. Remember you were a little baby, you used to fuzz it, touch the fuzz around it. Oh, kiraboos. Then it goes into a cocoon. Daddy, the caterpillar died. What happened? It went to cocoon. No, don't worry, he's going to come back with wings. What are you talking about? That it's dead. I'm knocking on the cocoon, it doesn't come out. No, it's dead. No, it's alive. No, it's dead. No, it's alive. And a few months later, he comes out of the cocoon, and now this caterpillar has wings and is flying. Same thing. Person in this world is like a caterpillar. Meaning what? Meaning one day there's going to be something called the resurrection of the dead, which means every single person, right? You have to believe in Tchiyat HaMetim. We say it 3 times in our prayer. We say it 3 times in our prayer. If you believe, Sanhedrin says it, you have to believe in it. You have to know there's going to be resurrection of the dead. That means the people that are in the grave right now, there's a heaven, right, in Shamayim. It's brought down in the second perek of Hagigah, where there's something called a tal. HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself, he's going to open up the kevarim, meaning to say every kever is going to be opened up. They're going to take this tal, this dew, right? He's going to smear it over the grave, and he's going to come out. The person is going to come out. And now he's going to come out with wings. Which wings? The wings of what? Of the good deeds, the torah, the mitzvot, the good deeds that he did in this world. That's why it's so important to do good. Keep on doing good. Keep on doing mitzvot. Keep on doing torah. Keep on learning. Keep on praying. Keep on doing all the good things. Keep on doing it. That's by Tchiyat HaMetim. But even before Tchiyat HaMetim, the second a person passes on this world, his reward is endless from every mitzvah that you did. Understand? Of course, there's also din v'heshbon. Heaven forbid, avirah. There's Gehinam also. You have to be very careful with that. There's something called Gehinam, and it's the most torturous thing. That's why you have to stay away from sins. But at the end of the day, he's telling you over here that what? The real pleasure is the pleasure you get from the Shekhinah. And where are you going to get that pleasure? After 120. Why? Because it's too much pleasure to handle when you're alive. It's impossible. A person will pass out. A person will die if he gets that pleasure in this world. How do I know that? By the Aset HaDivrot, the 10 Commandments. They were getting the 10 Commandments. What they say? They told Moshe, we want to hear it from Hashem. You want to hear the 10 Commandments from Hashem? So what happened? Hashem said the first commandment. They had so much pleasure from hearing God's voice that they all died. They all died. Hashem had to make them resurrection from the dead. Hashem woke them all up. Second commandment, Hashem said again, they had so much pleasure. It was so much pleasure they can't handle it. Imagine I tell you win the $100 billion mega million, right? Oh, you you're worth now $765 million after taxes. That means you have it in your pocket, $760 million. Like, I have a heart attack. I can't believe I won. I can't believe I won. Ah! What happened? The guy had a heart attack. Wow, such good news. You can't handle it. Hashem says you can't handle it. Second commandment, God said. What happened? They all passed away. Hashem brought them back. Now already they told Moshe, Moshe, you say the next, because we can't handle it. It's too much pleasure for us. And therefore a person must understand. Be smart, know what you're here for. You're here to have that pleasure. Now we're going to explain how you get that pleasure by keeping the Torah and the mitzvot, by getting close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Have a wonderful day.